Albert Einstein, born on March 14, 1879, in Germany, was destined to leave an indelible mark on the world, yet his beginnings were far from extraordinary. As a child, Einstein was quiet, often lost in his thoughts, and slow to speak, earning him the nickname the dopey one in his family. His parents, Hermann and Pauline Einstein, were initially worried about his development, but young Albert soon showed signs of a keen and inquisitive mind. He struggled in traditional schooling. The rigid Prussian education system, with its focus on rote memorization and strict discipline, clashed with his free-spirited nature. Teachers often considered him lazy and disrespectful. One even told him he would amount to nothing in life. Despite these early challenges, Einstein found solace in two things: his violin, which became a lifelong passion, and his fascination with science and mathematics. A pivotal moment came when his father gave him a compass at the age of 5. Young Albert was mesmerized by the invisible forces that made the needle move. It sparked a lifelong curiosity about the natural world and the unseen laws governing it. Later, his family moved to Italy, and Einstein found himself at a crossroads. At 16, he dropped out of school but later enrolled in the Swiss Federal Polytechnic in Zurich, where he would lay the groundwork for his scientific brilliance. After graduating in 1900, Einstein struggled to find academic employment. He eventually secured a job at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern. It was here, in the quiet of his day job, that he experienced his miracle year in 1905. While working as a patent clerk, Einstein published 4 groundbreaking papers that would redefine physics. Among them was the special theory of relativity, which demonstrated the relationship between mass and energy. Einstein's work challenged the existing Newtonian understanding of the universe and positioned him as one of the foremost scientific minds of his generation. Despite this, his path was not without obstacles. He faced skepticism from the scientific community, and it took years for his ideas to gain widespread acceptance. Einstein's personal life was as complex as his theories. In 1903, he married Mileva Maric, a fellow physics student. Their marriage, however, was fraught with difficulties. While Mileva initially supported Einstein's ambitions, their relationship deteriorated under the weight of his growing fame and her own unfulfilled aspirations. They had 2 sons, Hans Albert and Eduard, but Mileva's role in Einstein's work, particularly in his early years, remains a topic of speculation. The couple divorced in 1919, and Einstein remarried that same year, to his cousin. While Elsa provided stability during his rise to fame, Einstein's relationships were often marked by emotional distance and a preoccupation with his work. He once famously said, "I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious," a statement that seemed to reflect his dedication to science above all else. As a Jewish scientist, Einstein became a target of the Nazi regime in the 1930s. His theories were labeled as Jewish science, and he was vilified by Adolf Hitler's propaganda machine. Fearing for his life, Einstein renounced his German citizenship and emigrated to the United States in 1933, where he took a position at Princeton University. Einstein's time in America was marked by both scientific achievements and a moral reckoning. In 1939, he signed a letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt warning about Nazi Germany's potential development of atomic weapons. This letter spurred the Manhattan Project, which led to the creation of the atomic bomb. Though Einstein was not directly involved in the project, its success left him deeply conflicted. He became an outspoken advocate for peace, famously remarking, "I do not know with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones." By the 1940s, Einstein had become an international icon, but he sought a quieter life. He turned down offers of political leadership, including an invitation to become the President of Israel, and focused instead on scientific research, pacifism, and humanitarian efforts. In 1955, Einstein's health began to decline. He suffered from an abdominal aortic aneurysm, a condition that could have been treated with surgery. However, he refused medical intervention, stating that he wanted to die naturally. On April 18, 1955, Albert Einstein passed away at the age of 76 in Princeton, New Jersey. Einstein's death marked the end of an era, but his story took an unexpected and shocking turn. Before his cremation, Thomas Harvey, the pathologist who performed Einstein's autopsy, removed the scientist's brain without permission. Harvey claimed he did so in the interest of science, believing that studying Einstein's brain could unlock the secrets of his genius. The act was a betrayal of Einstein's explicit wishes. He had requested to be cremated and his ashes scattered in an undisclosed location to avoid the cult-like worship of his remains. Instead, Harvey kept the brain and preserved it in formaldehyde. 4 years, he stored it in jars, hiding it from public view and even losing his medical license in the process. Harvey later sent pieces of the brain to various researchers, hoping they would find evidence of Einstein's intellectual superiority. While some studies suggested differences in the structure of Einstein's brain, such as an unusually high number of glial cells, the findings were inconclusive. The theft and subsequent examination of Einstein's brain remain a controversial chapter in the history of science. Despite the controversy surrounding his brain, Einstein's legacy endures in his ideas and contributions to humanity. He fundamentally changed how we understand the universe, from the bending of spacetime to the equivalence of mass and energy. Beyond science, he championed civil rights, pacifism, and global unity, using his platform to advocate for a better world. Einstein's humility and wit also endeared him to the public. He often downplayed his genius, saying, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." His disheveled appearance, playful sense of humor, and enigmatic personality made him an unlikely celebrity, yet he remained focused on what truly mattered to him, understanding the mysteries of the universe and helping humanity. Albert Einstein's life was a tapestry of brilliance, complexity, and contradiction. From a curious child in Germany to the father of modern physics, he overcame countless obstacles to reshape the world's understanding of reality. His moral dilemmas, personal struggles, and posthumous brain theft reveal the humanity behind the genius. In the end, Einstein's genius was not confined to the tissue of his brain but lived in his relentless curiosity, his pursuit of truth, and his enduring contributions to science and society. His life serves as a reminder that true greatness lies not in what we possess but in what we strive to understand and create.